I want you guys to listen to what's this deal about the rich. Because we all know this, but when I saw this, it was a bit more real. The rich, we all know it's getting richer. But I think it is important to understand that it's not only that they're getting richer. And by the way, there are good rich people. Don't get me wrong. It's not about hating on the rich. But every rich person who is trying to get the best tax break they can, because they can, remember, in effect, are parasites. I want you to listen to this, and then we'll take it on the other side.
A new report from ProPublica of leaked data shows some of the wealthiest people in the country paid next to nothing compared to their fortune in taxes. Think of it this way. If you paid a single dollar in federal income tax in, let's say, 2018, you paid more than Elon Musk that year, according to this reporting. And I'm willing to bet he makes more money than you do. This is a stunner of a report showing in black and white how the tax system works differently for different people, adding fuel to the fire on Capitol Hill for Democrats looking for change and getting attention over at the Treasury Department, now looking into how this info got out in the first place.
They're the biggest billionaires in America. Behind bills, in some cases, are not. Not even close, as newly revealed records show exactly how the ultra-rich can work the system to pay nothing in income tax in certain years. The new report, produced by the nonprofit news organization ProPublica.
What we've shown is that actually the system is upside down, that the ultra-wealthy pay less in tax than the average person.
In 2018, for example, ProPublica found Elon Musk paid no federal income tax. Neither did Jeff Bezos in 2007 or 2011, the same year he claimed a $4,000 child tax credit. And renowned investor Warren Buffett avoided the most tax of any of the billionaires ProPublica looked at, according to the report.
As shocking as it is, nothing that they did is illegal. Everything that they did is in keeping with our tax code. And the basic reason is we tax income, not wealth.
Rich people often grow their fortunes through stocks, real estate, or companies, so they don't have to pay taxes until they sell. And they can offset their income in other ways, too, meaning it's legal to be worth a lot and pay a little.
This will start a debate that is well needed in America.
ProPublica points out some years the billionaires did pay hundreds of millions in taxes, depending on their investments. The report adding fuel to the fire for Democrats, like Elizabeth Warren, pushing for a wealth tax.
What this shows is it's only hardworking middle-class families that actually pay income tax.
What it shows is the middle class is holding up the whole bag. But, you know, a lot of people like to, whenever you do stories like this, they like to talk about wealth envy, right? It's not wealth envy. It is that the wealthy are parasites. What do I mean by that? They didn't get wealthy because they did the work to get wealthy. They got wealthy because our economic system is designed in such a manner that they can get wealthy by taking a piece of everybody else's work, worth, and service. And we don't teach that in school. We don't teach how the people who control capital actually get it by taking a piece of action from everybody else. I mean, I explain a whole lot of that in my first book, right? First of all, as I see it, class warfare, the only resort to right-wing doom. It is funny because people say, oh, class warfare is not a good thing. We need class warfare because there is a war, and it's the 0.1% and the rest of us all. And it's the 9.9% being the guardians of the 0.1%. And it's the 20% being the lower 10 to 20% being the guardians of the 10% who are the guardians of the 0.1%. Because they are living off of our worth, off of our work, off of our, look, there's a different class, right? There's a guy who owns a pizza shop that works his butt off, employs people. I'm not talking about you. And he's a millionaire. I'm not talking about you. There's that guy who created that factory that created a whole lot of sheets and fabrics and all of that. I'm not talking about you. You may be a multimillionaire. I'm not talking about you. As long as you're paying a living wage, I'm not talking about you. But there are those who take a piece of action. The shareholders who wants to make sure that their dividends are higher, the capital appreciation of their stock is higher by paying everybody else less. And they become multi-billionaires, and that includes Bill Gates, that includes all these people that then say, but we're giving away all our money at the end. Who the hell cares if you're giving away your money at the end? Because your foundation decides what they deem best on your morality. While when we the people decide what we want to put interests in, that's where it really should be. Pay your damn taxes, please. Because your taxes is what's redistributed to all those that you stole it from. That's all it is. A redistribution of what was stolen. And I don't mean by just giving people free money. I mean by making society better, making sure that people who work for you have where to take their kids for childcare. I mean that people who work for you have great health care. I mean that people who work for you can actually retire without feeling like they are slaves. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number 1, subscribe to our channel, and number 2, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.